So let's talk about something absolutely fascinating. One of those tiny but oh so important milestones in a baby's development, the palmar grasp reflex. You've probably noticed it before when you place your finger in a newborn's palm and they just instinctively curl their tiny fingers around it. Isn't that the sweetest thing? But here's the thing, it's not just adorable, it's actually a primitive reflex with some pretty big implications. Let me break it down for you. First off, what is it? Well, the palmar grasp reflex is an automatic response that shows up at around 28 weeks of gestation. Yep, even before babies are born. You'll see it in newborns and it sticks around until they're about 5 or 6 months old. After that, as they develop more voluntary motor control, it starts to fade away. But during those early months, it's like their little hands are saying,
"Hold on, I'm figuring this out."
Now, from a neurological perspective, this is where it gets really cool. The reflex is controlled by the brainstem, that part of the brain responsible for all sorts of automatic functions and primitive reflexes. When the palm is stimulated, like when you touch it, sensory neurons send a message to the spinal cord and brainstem, which then triggers a motor response. And voila! The fingers curl around whatever's in their palm. It's like a built-in survival mechanism. How amazing is that? But why does this reflex matter? Oh, I'm so glad you asked because it's not just a cute party trick. It's actually really significant for a few reasons. First, it's a developmental indicator. The presence and later the disappearance of this reflex tells us a lot about a baby's neurological health. A strong grasp is a sign that things are developing as they should, while an absent or weak reflex might mean it's time to take a closer look. Second, it's a stepping stone for motor skill development. While it starts as a reflex, it eventually transitions into voluntary movements. Think about it. This is the foundation for all those intentional grabs, holds, and manipulations that come later. It's like the baby's brain is saying, right, let's practice this so we can master it later. And finally, it's a beautiful tool for social bonding. When a baby wraps their tiny fingers around yours, it's not just a reflex, it's a connection. It encourages interaction, eye contact, and that lovely sense of attachment between the baby and their caregivers. Honestly, it's one of those moments that just melts your heart, isn't it? Understanding the palmar grasp reflex gives us a little peek into the incredible journey of early brain development. It's the foundation for later, more complex movements, and it's also a reminder of just how amazing those early months of life are. Every reflex, every grasp, every little milestone, it all matters. And there you have it, a tiny reflex with a huge role in development, connection, and growth.